Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the beta world. I'm going to work on a couple of things today. I got a few different plans of things I want to do. I kind of forgot I left off over here on this side. I don't really check out this area too much. And as much as I love how beautiful this is, I need to go in there because I don't think I've really been like in there. So maybe we'll go exploring in there today. But I got to drop off some stuff before we walk around. Might do a little bit of caving. Doing a lot of strip mining down in the bottom area, but I haven't like done too much like actual caving, searching for like decent caves, which is a pretty good way of finding things. Especially in these versions where you don't have to find these gigantic caverns. You might actually get pretty lucky with coming across like a smaller area. So we're gonna search around a little bit. I'm gonna explore on that side because I haven't really like looked around over there, and I need to actually check out this world a little bit more because I've only been obviously we're 5,000 blocks from spawn, but I really don't even remember what's too far that way. But that's the only way I've come from. And then as far as I've been in this world, like this is about as far as I've gone over here on this side. But I haven't really gone that way or too far that way. So, oh, come on. I didn't even push that. I pushed this one. Okay. We're going to walk across the railroad. And then we're going to go that way because, like I said, I haven't really explored any of these directions except for coming from that one. So we're going to hop over that way in just a moment once I get over here and empty up my inventory. Do I have string? Oh, I do. Okay. I was gonna say, I haven't actually gotten as much as I talked about and I put in that fishing shack over there. I didn't actually make a fishing rod. Does this have durability in this version? It does. Okay. I think there's a version where it doesn't. Or at least, like, I know the bows didn't, so I assume this doesn't. But it's got it. We're going to put this up in the shack here before we head off that way. I already have a boat over here. Okay. And then we can check out some things over there. Nope. All right. And we'll just leave that there because that's where I want all that stuff to be. That boat's a little pushed out, so we'll go ahead and launch from... If I could get out of... Wait, I'm stuck. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Off here we go. I need to put a dock over here as well. Maybe similar style as to this one. Possibly. Yeah. I think I'll put one over here. Maybe that's something one of the few things I'm going to do today. Got a few little small things I want to do after actually checking out this area. This is such like a tall mountain too. Like that's kind of tall, but this is like way taller than that. I sometimes have a little bit of regret that we didn't set up on this side, but we can always build over here. It's not really a problem. And it's so close to this that, it doesn't actually affect us if we want to do something over here. It's pretty close to where we're at. All right, so yeah. Where would I put a dock here? Probably right here. I think that's like a good location. Because if I was to like build a city here or some kind of, society, I wouldn't necessarily, maybe we'd have one here too, like on this side and this side. Because this is kind of seems like a place that ships would come into to dock up. But this is so lined up and the quickest way to get from that one to this one. So maybe I'll put like a pier here, a dock up here. I don't know. Yeah, let's wander around a little bit. See if we can see anything interesting, come across some caves, and check out our world a little bit, because like I said, haven't explored it too much. I tried making my way over to the spawn, and I think I talked about this in the world tour for this. I died like a couple of times in the nether trying to get like a good spot to go over there. So we still haven't gotten back to spawn. I want to check it out. Might be something I finish up today in this video. A few small things. I haven't played on this world an incredible amount since I originally posted the series on the main channel, but I've been playing it. It's become more of a solo world. The last tiny little like a few things I've done. Most of it's documented over on the other channel though. If you want to check that out, links in the description. All right. This is a really weird spot though. Like this looks like it got. Oh wait, did I steal? Hold on, I may have stole sand from here because this does not look natural at all. Maybe not because this all look? I don't think I would have taken dirt from here. What kind of weird biome is this? Let me take some of this iron, though. This is interesting. Guess some weird terrain generation in these older versions, but it is a special. You know, you can really tell that it's different. And obviously, it's kind of like one of the things that people go back to these versions for is stuff like this, just the way that the world looks. It's, I don't even know how to describe it, to be honest. Like, it's like just its own special thing. Like, you can find similar kind of areas in modern, but it's not the same, you know? It doesn't have the same feel. I don't know. It's definitely something special, though. Like, look at this. We got some snow over here. I don't think these versions have, like, the... I'm almost positive they don't have, like, the peaks. This has to be a little snow biome. That'll be nice. Let me come look at this real quick. I didn't know if I had one near me. I don't even know if I came across one in my journeys to come over here. I really wish I would remember it, but I don't remember too much, and I'm pretty positive I didn't come across any snow. So this is a nice little spot. I might have to set up something over here to get a little bit of a winter wonderland over here or something like that. This is why you gotta explore around, guys. It's like I have my rail system that I needed to set up, so I might actually end up building it in this direction and across from where it is. And if I have to cut through mountains, I'll do that. That's definitely something that I'm totally down to do. This is a weird strip, though, of like just snow. I don't really see. I'm trying to remember. I think there's spruce trees in 173, but I'm not positive about that. Yeah, there's no. Oh, there is. Okay, they're literally right there. Oh, okay, this is a weird. Hold on a second. What is that? This portion of the world has a lot of peaks. Oh my goodness! I got like a little tunnel under here, and we're in the clouds right now. This weird strip of like snow that doesn't cover everything. Hold on a minute. What is this? This is just like a little splotch right next to this. It's interesting. I haven't really used spruce for anything. I mean, you'd only have the logs. It's just a darker log. You don't have like the planks, but that's why I haven't like seeked it out. But I could probably use that for something. For sure. Limited blocks, you know. We've used these for something. I know that. Even though they're even modern game, you don't really use the actual texture unless you're using like some calcite or something like that with it. Quartz or whatever. Yeah, going on here. See, that looks a little more like our alpha world or something. All right. Since we're here, I might as well take some stuff back. I guess I'll get some planks out of this, or some saplings out of this, so we can plant some spruce trees if we decide to use this. It's so dark. It's like it's darker than the modern textures for spruce, and in a way that I don't know if I'd want to necessarily use them. Partly the reason I haven't really, you know, staked it out. I think this is darker. Yeah, it's darker. It's not as soft. Everything's a lot more harsh. Like even the oak textures have like these harsher tones to them than modern. But we'll just take a few saplings with us, and that'll be good enough to get going. A cave right here. Ooh, we do. Okay, might actually have some luck down here. Maybe this is a big opening. I don't have too much luck with caving, but I know some people do in these old versions. I tend to have better luck just strip mining. I mean, it's not really luck, to be honest. I don't really end up getting too many diamonds, depending on my where I'm at. Um, but you know, sometimes I kind of strike a good line. Most of the time, I'm not so. It takes a long time to get to it, so I feel like caving might be an attempt. Because I want to have more diamonds. I don't have much. I think I have like less than 20 as it is now. All right, this is going pretty deep. Hold on. This might actually be a decent cave. Where are we at? 38 already? Yeah, I don't want to jinx it. but I'm feeling pretty good about this. Of course, I strike a dead end as soon as I say that. Dang it. I mean, iron's not bad. We do have a decent chunk of iron, though. How do the iron blocks look in this? Hold on a second. I don't have an... yeah, I do. Let me look at this. I haven't actually seen what this looks like. If maybe we could use it for building. I know they're different. Oh, yeah. We could use this for something. I mean, it would be, you know, it'd be a serious flex as to, like, you know, it's not... There's no iron farms or anything, so I feel like we'd have to be pretty sparing with how much we're able to actually do that, but I feel like I could use that for something. I do tend to collect all of it. I'm not really passing up iron. Like, you know, there's so many good ways of getting it in like modern version or like my main series or whatever on YouTube. I tend to pass it up because I just don't need it. But there's almost no reason to pass anything up except for maybe some coal, depending on how much you have in reserves in these older versions. Especially alpha. Alpha is its own special kind of rough, which is why I have a series in alpha as well. It's a special kind of different. But my version's even easier. Oh! Well, there goes the iron I wanted. Jesus. Creepers come out of nowhere. Too. I don't know what the heck, where they changed it to make creepers easier, but they definitely changed it to make them easier, because these dudes will come up out of nowhere. They try to dodge your hits. Like, and they'll come up right in your face, too. Now I feel like they don't try so hard to do that. And they don't sneak up on you as easily. Though it does happen, of course. Kind of lost my train of thought, though, what I was talking about a second ago. Dang. Oh, man, I'm trying to remember, because I always hate that when I'm watching videos and they, like, lose their train of thought and they never remember what the hell they were talking about. Oh, that's going to annoy the heck out of me. Oh, there we go. See, we had to find this secret spot here. Oh, yeah, alpha 1.1, like 1.1.2, I think, is way harder than 1.26. It's more limiting as well. Like, they have no nether. They have the snow worlds, as opposed to having different biomes for them. So, but I don't think I really necessarily need my world to be that limited. That's why I didn't do 1.1.2. I felt like 1.2.6 is a pretty good spot to have like the same kind of challenges and textures too, but not have to deal with the extreme limitations of 1.1.2. That would be fun. Sometimes I think about playing, which I totally might do on this channel because I'm not stressed to specifically stick to basically anything. I might do an InfDev world. Or not InfDev, sorry, InDev. An InDev world. Like one of the last versions of InDev where they had the most features. I think I might actually end up doing that. That sounds pretty fun to me. I always like the InDev like worlds, like the ones that are floating islands. Is that gonna come out? Yeah. Oh no. Oh, dang it. Almost missed those little things right there. Hiding away in the corner over here. Go ahead and snag up some of this. Like I said, I am kind of in need to replenish my equipment here. But it doesn't look like this is going to be a very big vein because there's some... Oh, maybe we'll get lucky. I'm like very particular. I'd less so now in like modern versions, but in this version I like to get all around the diamond. Be positive before we yep, see, there you go. There we go. Am I good? Oh, that was risky. All right, let's grab this and a few more than I thought. Can I get some? Can I fill this in? There we go. Perfect. All right, so we got 4. Not too bad. I feel like I found that quicker than I would have found it. Maybe not so much if you count looking for the cave, but I was kind of exploring anyway, so not too shabby. Got something we can do over here. I wish I'd have brought like a bucket. Suppose I could make one, but I don't know if there's any water. Kind of took away that water. It's such a pain to like swim up that, like any water in the caves in this because of how the water mechanics work for beta and alpha. I'm not sure when they changed. Like, did that really last all the way up until 1.13 with the ocean update? I feel like it wasn't as bad as it is now for like single swim. I mean, you weren't swimming fast, but I feel like it wasn't as hard to swim before that. Could definitely be wrong about that though. That is kind of crazy. For most of the game's history, swimming was not fantastic experience. I was concerned there for a minute. I was like, I don't think I can find my way out of here. I mean, obviously I could just dig up, but I don't know if I have coordinates for my house now that I think about it. Not really sure if I ever had to take a screenshot. I should have definitely done that before I left. Okay. All right. Let's not. Man's gotta get the high ground on me. There you go. I think he shot himself, unless there's another one. Oh, what the frick is going on? I need you to... Okay. I don't have any more food. I kind of ate it all. Alright, can you come down here? Okay. We're gonna die down here. Because of this stupid skeleton. Oh, it's right there. I hope that's the last one. I can't get hit again. That is... This would be the dumbest way to go. Is there stuff up here? Oh my god. I did not really think about this. I think this has to be the way I came. There's a bunch of... Hobble, please no skellies. Can we avoid this skellies? Okay, let's follow the torches. I'm not entirely sure on the way I came in. I really can't remember. Maybe... Oh, we're going up. We are going up. I don't want to take fall damage. I bet it's nighttime too. Oh my goodness. This got to be the way we came in. The dead end. All right. Now I gotta go around every tunnel. Freaking looking for the way that was actually the way in. They place torches everywhere. Definitely not that way. Oh my god. I left some iron. I just want to get out of here. I can't really risk running around here. I do see some iron I'm leaving behind, but I don't know. That's not really worth it to me right now. As I come down this way. I had to have come down this way. Looks like it. Okay, okay. There we go. Feel like I should have more blocks than I do, but you know what? Please just let me out of here alive. And I will not complain about that. Okay, it's daytime. Sweet. Alright, we should be good. Let's get back to the house. I think this is enough of an adventure for now. We have seen that there are things to be had over here. So we're definitely going to come back out here. But, yeah, which way did I come from is the question. Probably not anywhere that there's snow. I think I came from that way. I'm gonna head back, and maybe we'll get a couple of things done when I get over there. Ooh, a pig. Yo. What's up, dude? You mind coming here real quick? Thank you. Never mind. No, nope, not a thank you. Hello. Appreciate you. All right, we're just gonna eat this raw so I don't die from like something looking at me the wrong way. That'd be pretty cool. So I think when we get over there, I'm gonna throw in that pier for sure, or the fishing pier. It's the exact copy of what's across the way. Just has like some uniformity going on. I think that would be fine. And then I think what might be a good idea is replicating, or not replicating. Which way did I go? Maybe having the railroad come over here might be a good idea. I think we're gonna set some stuff over here in the first place. I mean, I have things I'm gonna work on that side, but I kind of want to have easier ways of going about things. So then that way I can have water I can go across the ocean if I want to, or I can take the rail cart. Might be a pretty good way of doing it, but we'll see. Because I have to actually check something too, because I did it the way I did with just pushing the rail cart because I put um a button on the start of the rail carts, but it didn't work. But I was thinking about that earlier, and I'm like, does it actually not work, or did I go one block too high? Maybe it just doesn't work like that in the modern or in this version. So we're gonna test that. I'm not really sure why it wouldn't work. Also, I can't remember if clay is rare in beta still, or if that's just an alpha thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab this because it's not like plentiful even now. If it did change, I don't think I've come across too much of it, but it may not be as rare as like that was. Did I come the right way? Wait a minute. I'm kind of second guessing, and now it's getting dark. I'm pretty sure this is the right way. I think we just walked quite a distance. Maybe it's like right past this. I see some big mountains right there, yeah. And we can maybe get a couple more pork chops too. But yeah, we're gonna test the rail thing just to see if like we can possibly have that going smoother. Because I would prefer to maybe set it up a little bit different of a way so that we don't have our rail carts running away from each other. If I can do that. I'm gonna check as soon as we get over here though. That's the first thing I want to do before anything. I have to go across the way anyway to get the materials to make that pier real quick. It's not really a difficult build by any means. Where's my house? This feels right. I feel like I'm in the right area. Yeah, I see our roof right there. Yep, there's our rail. And we have a lot of cobble. So, let me hop in the boat. We have a lot of cobble. So, getting from that house to like over here will be very easy for the rail. I'm kind of hoping I'm right about this whole thing because that would help quite a bit. Every single time I go over there, I have no rail cart on the either end because it just runs away on its own, and I'm getting pretty sick of it, to be honest. All right, let's test this real quick. So I think I tried to put a button on here. Maybe it just has to go here. I don't really know how else to do it, but I hope that works. Let me see. Is there like wooden buttons? No, is it just stone? I think it's actually stone. I think there has to be buttons. I'm pretty sure there's buttons in alpha. Let's go ahead and grab a powered rail if I have any. That might actually be over there. We have a few bits of some gold lying around somewhere and some redstone too. I guess I don't have them here. So I guess we'll just go ahead and make it because if it does work, gonna need a few anyway. Throw that in there. Not doing too bad. We only need, yeah, 6 should do. Where is my redstone? I had some. Might have to hop down to the mines. I could have sworn I had some. Maybe it's in here. Oh, yeah, there we go. And we don't need torches. Oh, there's the power rails. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. We don't need torches, but I do need some stone. Which I probably have some. There we go. I guess you'll take that. That work? Now, how do you make a button in beta? Had to be in here? Okay. I only know this because I was watching an alpha video and they did that. That's so stupid. So maybe I never tried the button. Oh, maybe I just thought they didn't have a button. That totally might be it. I think I just assumed there wasn't buttons because the recipe wasn't working. I can't believe I didn't check on that. That is... Wow. Okay. That might be the problem the entire time. I might have never actually been thorough enough to check. So that'll be nice. Let me look. We're gonna have to change this up anyway. I just want to make sure this will work. Let's see. Put this down here. And do that. Wow, okay. I'm an idiot. Perfect. I mean, that's fine. Let's go ahead and take this. And what I want to do is go down like so. So that it possibly stays there. Will it stay there? I mean, it can get pushed up, but I feel like it's way less likely to. I mean, we can, if we want to be safe about it, I could do this. Only problem is, I'll have to see how I'm gonna do that over there. And then you have to do it on that. There we go. Okay. So we'll have to see what we're gonna do over here. I might just go down. We might have a little bit of room. We're gonna have to lower the floor on this building a little bit. And this bridge is so simple. I'm gonna be able to pretty quickly make something going that way. But that's kind of like the project I had for the day that I wanted to work on. Yeah, so we could drop down 2 right here. That's not a problem. That's actually perfect. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go 2 each side. And I can just drop the whole floor, I guess. But we don't really have the materials right now, so I'll have to come back for this. Let's do like so. See what we have to make it even. We have a couple blocks. Yeah, we have a few blocks. So I'll just make it even right now. Do that. And then I want to do the corners, but I don't have the material for that right now, so we'll just not do that. Let's go ahead and throw down. I guess I'll replace this because I don't have the other types of logs with me right now. So we'll go ahead and use this for the first time. And I can lower this down. Gosh, I forgot. Can't believe this stayed like this until, I'm assuming beta 1.8 or release, which is kind of funny. Yeah, we'll just do this. Don't need that. Oops. Okay, we're going to have to... I mean, I guess that'll work, right? It doesn't really matter. Oh, well, no, because it's powered. All right, well, we're going to do this then. I don't have it. Yeah, I do. That should be fine. Hopefully, we're going to test it. And then we'll put a button on each one. There's nothing going this way, so it doesn't really matter, but I'll go ahead and just do that. And I guess I could just do this for all of them. Why is this one? Oh, it's because it's not a square. Okay. And I need to make another one. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty, and let's test. Basically any of them, right? But I'm going to go back this way, so we'll just test this. There we go. Okay, that works. That works. That is so much better. And nothing should run away from me, which is really nice. So I can pretty much leave them all. I'll have to do it on that side as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this this rail built. Or actually, no, let's first things first. We're going to go ahead and make this over there. And then we'll get working on the rail. Going across from here over to there. So that way we have, the option to go that way with the boats, which is kind of... It might be a little bit quicker, but the boats are so slow. And they move. Like, I tried to park that there twice in front, and it just didn't work. Because I land outside the boat on top of it, and then it pushes the boat away. So, it didn't work. But, depends on how we're feeling. We'll throw all this stuff in there. And we'll need more rails, so it's kind of good that I got a bunch of iron. Got about a stack of iron almost to make up for that. And we have a decent supply up here. So, and that's like... that's gonna be the longest rail I have, I think. Maybe about as long as this one, or a little bit longer than this one to over there. I don't think I'm gonna, like, have a specific place for it. I'm probably just gonna drop down to the ground for now until I start getting some infrastructure over there, and then I can actually have this go into its own train station, which is what I'm gonna have over here at some point as well. So let's go ahead and grab some oak logs, a few slabs. I think that's like 12 slabs, cobblestone, 6 oak slabs, and a bunch of trapdoors. And we'll be good. But I'm not sure if I have any, what the heck? Oops. I'm not really sure if I have any, things in. I'm blanking right now. What am I trying to say here? Um, wow, I've lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to get at here? Hold on. Wow, I'm an idiot. Okay. I don't know if I have any oak in reserves. I have a little bit. Maybe enough to get through. But I do need to make more of these, so we'll see. We get a little bit of it. That's what I was trying to say. Let's grab these slabs here. We need more than that, so I'll just get that. And I think that's pretty much it. That's all we really need for this. let's go over there and build it, hopefully, and we can actually get this cooking while we're gone. Not sure if these chunks will be loaded or not, but if they are, it'll be cooking. Because we may need that. And I should save gunpowder, but I don't tend to make any TNT, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, all right. Let me see here real quick. Let's double check what we got going on. 1, 2, 3. So I only need 6 trapdoors. Only 2 more trapdoors. We should be good. And then we got 3 space in between. 3 sets of these. I just want to make it identical, just to have it like have some uniformity in the world. Alrighty. So here we go. Let's just go ahead and get the, oh my god, I already screwed it up. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this. So we got 1, 2, 3 spaces, and then up, and then same thing, 1, 2, 3, and up. So we don't have to use nearly as many logs on this one, because over there it was a lot deeper. And I didn't even count. I can't even see that from here. I think it's a 3-block space. Might only be 2 blocks. I don't remember, but this one's gonna be 2 blocks, I guess. It won't be perfectly. I feel like I wouldn't have made it 3. That's like a little big. But it might be 3. Damn it. I think it might be 3. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna make this one a little bit smaller, even though this might be the bigger city. It's mainly for fishing. Once I actually get it, once I get it going, or like once I have like an alternative, it'll mainly be for fishing. So yeah, and then we put planks here, like so. If I could actually click things where they need to go. And I may be very positive actually that it's 3, but we're gonna find that out. We're gonna figure that one out on our own. Perfect. And a few more. Where's my crafting table? Thank you very much. We need a couple of these on top, like so. 2 torches up front. This is nothing crazy original. I'm sure someone's made something exactly like this. It's very simple, but it's what I made, and I'm not going to apologize for it. Doop, doop, doop. I'm an idiot. Please give that back. Actually, I could probably get rid of it because I'm not going to need an extra one. Doop, doop, doop. All right. And that'll do it for this side, except I do need 2 more trapdoors for the outsides here. I think I only put them like this. I was going to put them all around, but it didn't really work with the front. I wanted to have torches, and you can't put torches on the slab, so I didn't do it. I'll put torches over here as well. So there's no other light going on this side. And now we have a good way of getting in here. Even though, you know, you could argue that this is completely unnecessary. I'm pretty positive this is 3. We're about to go find out right now. And then we'll go to bed, and we'll get working on this rail as soon as we can. What do we got over there? That's definitely 3. That is a lot bigger. That's wider. I don't know what it is. Like, modern game, having torches everywhere would not look good. But something about this sprinkles right here. And the sky looks better, too. I don't know. Very strange to me. How it looks better, but at the same time, it's obviously not. Yeah, we got 3. Okay. There we go. Look at that. There's no way of not knocking the boat around. And you know what? We're going to sleep in here. Why not? Let's just sleep in here. I haven't used this bed yet. All we pretty much need here is a bunch of cobble just to get started, because there's no wood or anything on the side. It's just this pattern here. What is this? Hold on. I got spacing. I'm going to just do the pillars. So that'll be, what is that, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks in between. And then we'll just do that. We'll add these on the bottom after. And then that's really easy. Oh, what the heck? Sometimes I forget. I'm like punching this. And it opens it as well. I forget that it does that with these. Thank God that's not a thing anymore, because that is so annoying when you're trying to break them. You have to like hold your hand on the joint of the door or whatever. Because I think it does it with doors as well. Let's see. Yep. All right, so we have a bunch of cobble, so we're luckily like pretty set on doing this. And I don't know how much it's really gonna take. I really don't. It's been a while since I um did that first rail. I could probably check, but it's been quite a while, so I don't really remember what exactly it entailed. But it's nice that it's simple because that's all I need to do. To get most of this done, it's just cobble. So that'll be really easy. And now that we got this easier way of doing this, oh, that's so nice. I'm so dumb. Sometimes sometimes I'm just not the smartest guy. Not even close. But yeah, this will be pretty nice to actually do this. So I can like zone out, maybe chill, watch some stuff. I'm actually gonna have to edit this a little bit, but that's okay. So why do I have wood there? I used wood on this portion, but I didn't use it. Oh, I did use wood. Oh, okay, so we got wood in the middle. That's fine. We can do that after. So where did I start it here? Right against a building? Yeah, so we're going to do the same thing. And then we're going to do spacing out of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we do the same thing. And until we get all the way down. I'm going to do one side, and then I'll come back to the other side. And then we can fill in the wood and get these little couple of details because it's a very simple bridge. That's one of the things I like about coming back to beta and playing on beta sometimes. I've talked about this in multiple videos, but the expectations are lower and you're just limited in general. And that's why it's lower because, yeah, you just can't really do much about that. It's just there's less blocks to deal with. So everything ends up being a lot simpler. And to me, that is just kind of refreshing in a complicated everything's so complicated now. Not that I don't, not that I mind. Of course, it's going to be. So, and then what did I do here? What did I do on this other side? Okay, so I just left that something fancy. Right, and then this will be like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me go ahead and bridge this over, and we will, and then we'll have a rail going over there, which will be really nice. All right, we finished the bridge. We're on the wrong side of it, but I'll go over and check it out. We finished this, and we have a good way of getting over to that side. Well, we have 2 good ways to get over there now. So I am very happy about that. It's actually, it was a little more annoying than I remembered for doing the bridge, but like I said, pretty baseline material, so it is not bad at all. Let's take a ride down. Get a nice view. I kind of like, we're gonna go over there and look at it from a distance too. I always like looking at things from like a distance because it just kind of feels like it's more, it belongs in the world from like a far away view, and you get a better idea of if it looks that way or not. But I'll take a look at it from here. This is where we're gonna set some stuff up in the future, and then we have our little dock pier thing right there. But there she is right there. I think I got everything I need. I did go back for wood like 15 times, but I do like that we have another one going through here. It makes you want to have a lot more rails going through, which I'll probably end up, I mean, I will end up adding. Like I said, there's gonna be different train stations and rails going in, different directions. You might end up adding like buildings like that make it be able to fork off in different ways or something if it needs to. But we'll figure all that stuff out. I don't really know how like in depth you can go with like a train station in Minecraft period because I generally just don't do it, but in beta especially. We'll take a look from up here at what we got going on. I added the same, it's the exact same bridge as this one, though it looks a little bit darker there in the middle. I don't know why, like right there. Kind of weird. And I love this little dip down now. This is so nice. I don't have to worry about anything. They just stay there. Oh, freaking, I love it. Pop up here and take a look at what we got going on. It's very nice. I like, see, I don't know, it adds so much. It's like beta is so simple. Has the best night skies for me. I have a a video where I mentioned that when we were doing the servers. I think this will come out first, but one of the next videos I post will be me going through beta, like old beta server, specifically one of them, but we hopped on another one at the end. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I love that. That's so nice. It's a lot longer. It's like double the length of this one. It's probably equal distance from this one and this one. But I do love that. And I'm going to get one going off that way. Not that we'll be able to see it. Turn that all the way down. Who could play like this? I can't see anything. Like, I could, like okay, you have to play like, some, you know, with low fog. Maybe you could pull this off. That is so eerie, though. That's even worse. But anything less than this. Ugh. I wish I could go a little bit further. Wonder if there's like a beta mod that allows you to extend view distance like really far. Though it wouldn't necessarily feel like beta if you did that. Anyway, that's all I'm going to pretty much do for today. So thanks everybody for watching. And I appreciate everybody. Oh my goodness, got Creeperville over here. Coming and hanging out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Good night, Moon.